I bought this frame from Goodwill and I'm going to turn it into the frame for my pegboard.
Like I said, I got this frame from Goodwill and I only paid $8 for it. The great thing about this frame is it has good bones, but we don't need the inside. So the first thing that we have to do is remove the backing of the frame. You're just going to remove the staples with a pair of pliers and just remove whatever is back there. Sometimes it's a piece of wood, sometimes it's a piece of like cardboard like I have. And then we're going to toss it to the side and start pulling out all of the staples so that you can remove the glass. This does take a little bit of force and is probably the longest part of this whole process, but once you get in a rhythm, it's very simple to just pull them out. So now that all of the staples are out, we're going to remove the glass. Be very careful with this glass because you don't want to break it. I have intentions on using it for a project in the future for our wedding, so I'm going to go ahead and hang on to mine, and you can most definitely do the same for a future project. It's time to spray paint this frame. I'm using Rust-Oleum's Ultra Matte in Down to Earth to give this almost like a blank canvas. This is a wooden frame that was previously painted teal, purple, and gold, and I wanted to give it almost a wooden look, but not quite. That's why I chose this color. After this frame was completely painted, we let it dry and got to cutting down the pegboard to size. I purchased this pegboard from Home Depot. I've had it in my room forever, so I'm really excited to get this project moving and actually have this hanging on my wall. When you go to purchase yours, I believe that Home Depot will cut this for you, but I'm not entirely sure. So this may be something you want to buy after purchasing your frame. That way you don't have to cut it yourself. And you might be able to find one that is the size of your frame without having to cut it. So keep that in mind when you're looking for a pegboard. I chose to paint mine. I asked you guys over on Instagram if this is something that I should be doing, and everybody said yes, paint a fun color. And then I chose black, even though it's not super fun. I think it'll be really complimenting to everything else that I'm doing in this space. It took 2 coats to fully cover. Now, I looked up a bunch of different ways on how to actually frame this, and everybody said to use a brad nailer, but it didn't work for me.
How's it working?
I just started.
Is that the first nail?
Yeah.
So, that should be good. You just got to shoot it over further.
Yeah, I know. It was just the first one. I was trying to shoot it with it off. I could even shoot them into here so that they're going in this way so that it's just...
Yeah, you're just not going to get a lot of grip that way. The thing that sucks is like even if you shot this in straight and it blew out there, like so you have to shoot it even closer to the edge, which means there's not going to be a lot of material there for you to bite. So you may have to only shoot
in certain areas
on like the top and the bottom, like and then where you can basically because some of these just may not work. Thanks. Love you.
Well, I'll try shooting one into the top and see how it goes.
The top should be fine.
I just don't think I'm going to be able to get close enough. I mean, it went through, but it went all the way through.
As you saw, the brad nailer was a no-go, so we decided that it would be best to use construction adhesive for this project. I just laid down some on all of the edges and laid the pegboard in there. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage of that. I'm not really sure what happened, but my camera stopped recording, and then I just let it dry with some books on top overnight. It's time to hang this, and I only used 1 hook, but I highly recommend using 2 so that it doesn't weeble wobble when you put things on it. I have since purchased more things for my pegboard in terms of storage wise, so it does look a little different now, but overall this was such an easy project and literally it looks so great. I love it for storage. It holds all of my things perfectly well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video so you can see more videos like this one because I'm coming out with a lot of them.